Hi!
Hi!
I am Coco Ferocha.
And I am Isis Mirage.
And we are here to review RuPaul's All-Stars Drag Race Season 1, Episode 3, plus
Okay,
so obviously we are not in the Dragoons this week. We just started a course and we didn't really know how demanding it was going to be on our time. Because yeah, it's just really time consuming, so we really don't have the time to be getting into drag because it just adds so much more time to the already long videos, plus the long editing time, the long rendering time, and then the long uploading time. So we're trying to get these up to you as soon as possible.
Okay, so yeah, basically, to give you the rundown, we wake up hella early, like 8 in the morning. We gotta go to the course on the bus, because it's kind of out there from where we live. It gets hella fucking dark early, so it's like we get home at like 6 sometimes, or like 6-ish, and it's already like been dark.
Yeah.
And like we've been like working all day doing makeup and shit and learning what we learning and all that shit. So by the time we get home it's 6 o'clock, we're gonna have dinner, and then we meant to paint our face and get in full drag, full hair, do a review, which takes, you know, watching the show, plus the makeup and the hair, plus reviewing the show, plus the Untucked.
Yeah.
So, and then we're gonna go the next day, because we are doing the course Monday to Friday. So, unless we did it on the weekend, which nobody want to wait that long, and it's just extra. So yeah, All Stars, unfortunately, is from now until the end of All Stars gonna be in boy. It is what it is.
Yeah. We might be giving you a slight makeup look today. We were practicing smoky eyes, so she's got a smoke eye over here. I took mine off because I had something in my eye and it was giving me the fever.
Yeah.
So whatever.
Now we're doing a makeup course to become makeup artists. So if y'all, anybody can clock me on a beard, this ain't no pan stick. I got real good foundation on. Ain't nobody in that course gonna be pulling out no pan stick. So don't try and clock a bitch. And I ain't wearing lashes. This isn't drag. Just know that.
Yeah.
And this ain't a piece.
Yeah. So
anyway, yes. It is what it is. I hope you guys are still going to watch and everything, even though we're not giving you a painted face. Season 5, we will definitely be back to doing Coco and Isis.
Yeah, and we will, maybe in the very near future, since we've got the weekends free, we recently asked on Facebook about doing a ustream with you guys. So maybe you can like let us know below. Apart from your usual comment, don't make it just a comment, you know, don't be lazy. But, you know, let us know in the comments, like, when's a good time for you guys, because we got to work out this time zone thing, and we don't want to be on there with, like, one person.
I was thinking, like, since y'all, I'm guessing y'all want Coco and Isis, and obviously, you know, we need to practice our makeup at home and everything like that anyway. I was thinking like Saturday, because we're free on the weekends. Saturday, we can dedicate that day to doing drag and getting on Ustream. And then y'all can get on there and kiki with us and ask us anything you want to ask us and get to know us.
Yeah.
And, you know, it saves time having to, like, we don't have to film it, we don't have to edit it. We can just get in face, get in hand, all that.
And just get on live with y'all bitches.
And, you know, we can talk, and that way it ain't just like you watching a review, like you can interact with us. So let us know what you think about that. So yeah, Saturday would be the best day. Let us know if that's okay with y'all. You know, obviously we don't want to dedicate it to Saturday and then there's like 2 people in the damn Ustream. Not that we don't love you as much, but you know, we want it to be worth it. So let us know how y'all feeling about it, and if it's in demand,
and
we'll do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, we have a new light. There's like shadows behind us.
Again, it wouldn't be us if it wasn't a little janky.
We trying. This is a little better, right?
Right. It's better, right?
Maybe we need to like buy another one, like point it behind us.
Listen,
or whatever. I don't know.
We is dedicated bitches. I'm tired as fuck. I should be sleeping right now, but we get this review out to y'all because we love you guys and you know we want to spill the tea with y'all. So fuck the lighting. It's all about this and what's coming out of here. So let's go with that. Okay.
So the mini challenge this week was the queens had to take pictures of themselves serving butch male realness.
Yeah. So basically, they were really taking it back to the ballroom scene. You know, the realness, like the realness, where you had to look passable, I guess, you know, like, so, you know, it was good at least for once they were actually sticking to, because nowadays there's so much lobster realness, girl going to the mall looking like a fucking trout realness, like, this is realness, people. Okay, so we're gonna breeze through. You know, I don't really want to talk too much about how the queens looked given butch realness or whatever because, like, I don't know how all of them feel about themselves as men, and I feel that's a bit personal to talk about how they look, trying to look like straight guys or whatever.
We're not straight, but butch.
Butch, I guess, you know, but the typical, like, man or whatever, or society's vision. But anyway, I will say that Raven looked pretty as hell, you know what I mean? Like, just giving face, like, I don't know, bitch, like, I done seen that picture of Raven from her grind or whatever. I was like, Raven, you could have given some of that, because, you know, she can give, like, the body, you know, she got abs or whatever. I would have used that, because she was all pretty and pristine in that picture, you know, so, but, yeah.
So, the winner of the mini challenge was Team Yalexis.
Yeah, I thought they slayed for what they was asking for.
Yeah. They were the most, I guess, realness, in my opinion.
Yeah, they both served it, and Jada's waist
is ridiculous. I don't even know. Yeah,
I don't know nobody with a waist like that. Like, you could, like, put your hand around it, you know, like you do your arm, and you still have room to, like, swirl, bitch.
So, the main challenge this week was that they were let loose on the streets of Hollywood and they had to pull a series of pranks on unsuspecting passers-by for, you know, points or whatever. Whoever got the most points would win. And while one was on the street, the other was directing them through an earpiece. So it was all about the synergy and how much nerve they had to do this crazy ass fuckery on the streets, bitch.
Yeah, now, I don't know about you, but like me personally, like Mariah said, if we gotta do daytime drag, I'm good. Cause baby, if it's right, it's right.
Yeah.
I ain't got no problem with that. I wouldn't have no problem going up to no random people with an earpiece in and do what I gotta do to get that crown, bitch. So, you know, I don't know how, if it was like daunting for some of the queens or whatever, but I think that challenge would be really fun, because that's drag, right? Interacting with people and entertaining people and
it
just
would
having
be
fun with it.
But at the same time, I'd be kind of like, I don't know how well I do.
Yeah.
I think you'd definitely do better than I would.
I don't know about all that. You know, it's easy for me to sit here and say that, but I just feel like it would be a lot easier because, you know, you got your earpiece in and, you know, you're being told what to do. It's not like you're going out on the street, like, on your own, like, randomly going out to people. Like, you have a purpose, and I guess that makes it easier.
So, first up was Team RuPaul's, and first on the streets was Miss Raven giving you that pink eleganza. Yeah, they didn't really do that well as a team in terms of communication. It seemed like Juju was kind of all over the place and not knowing what to say to her to do.
Yeah, I thought Raven, like, I would have expected Raven to do better.
Yeah.
Like, I know it's hard and everything, she's on the streets and, like, going up to random people asking them to remove clothing and shit, so I ain't gonna be too hard on her. But, like, I don't know, like, Raven has so much personality, I expected her to be more out there and, like, I guess more approachable.
Yeah.
Because, you know, like, Raven's, like, the ice queen or whatever, but at the same time, like, she knows how to be a good host and everything. I always thought she would have used those skills to her advantage.
Yeah. I mean, it was what it was. Yeah, it just didn't seem like their synergy was that together, at least on Juju's part, communicating what Raven needed to do as
Yeah.
soon as possible in the 5-minute time limit.
Yeah, but then at the same time, Raven seemed kind of flustered, so I guess like you're saying, it's a synergy. They both, you know, need to be more on point with each other.
Yeah.
So next up on the street was Jujubee, and off the bat she said, look, this challenge isn't about points, it's about personality, and that's what I'm getting from it, is that even if you don't get enough points, and you don't win the challenge, like, Ru's gonna see that, and if you make her laugh and everything, and you, like, have fun with it, then that's gonna carry on throughout the competition.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's
when
gonna,
it comes to the runway, she's gonna remember, well, look, I was laughing.
exactly, and she was having fun with it.
Yeah.
Exactly. I don't understand how in the hell Juju found a guy that would let her spray the whipped cream down his pants. Like, if you was walking down the street, I don't even care if it's Juju, I don't care if it's Mariah, I don't care if it's Mystique, I ain't let nobody put no cream down my pants. Like, you got somewhere to be. Like, you gonna arrive and talk about, you know, mind the whipped cream situation down here. Like, I don't get that. What?
Yeah, I don't know. But Juju did quite well. It seemed like she did better than Raven.
Yeah, she had more fun with it, I thought.
Yeah.
And she seemed more approachable.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Because she was having fun. She was smiling, you know. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, Ru was getting her life, so...
Yeah, so test for you, Juju girl. Like, you know, you didn't do so good in the earpiece, girl, but in person, you shine, girl.
Yes.
Before I continue, I just want to say one thing. Although I realize that it's daytime drag and everything, and the whole thing is daunting, I am sitting here thinking, if the 3 non-blondes can go out there
oh my god,
and do half the fucking shit that they done did,
yeah,
these girls have something to live up to.
yes, bitch. Y'all need to check them out.
We'll put some links down in the panty sniffer section.
Yeah.
But for real, like, you got some genetic ass women out on those streets doing some damn set of foolery. So y'all gonna be on point.
Yes.
Next up was Team Latrilla. First up on the street was Miss Manila Luzon, and I feel like she really slayed.
Yeah, she got somebody to crack an egg on their head. She got somebody to put a diaper on, cry like a baby. She was getting shit done, bitch. So yeah, Manila did really well, I thought.
Yeah, like, I feel like it's got a lot to do with the fact that she was having fun with the whole thing, and it's about the way you approach people.
Yeah.
You know, and if you're having fun and, you know, letting them get their life, you know, they're gonna listen to you. You just gotta put them in that awkward situation where they can't say no.
Yeah.
Next up on the street was Latrice Royale. Now, she spent way too much time
in that trash can, bitch.
Yeah, and like, people on the street passing you, and you look like a drag queen rifling through the trash, and bitches gonna be looking at you like, who's fool looking for? You know what I'm saying?
She looked like, it seemed like she took like 5 minutes to get the fucking sardine, and then, you know, she'd eaten one, and she didn't have a care in the world, it seemed like.
Yeah,
bitch.
I felt like Latrice kind of went into it feeling like no one was gonna stop for her, and no one was gonna give her too much time. She seemed kind of disheartened off the bat.
And I think she thought she had a lot more time than she did.
Yeah, maybe. I just got this vibe from her that she was kind of feeling like, you know, she didn't really give herself a chance. Latrice was a breakout star to me as season 4. Like, everybody fucking loves Latrice.
Yeah.
She's got so many supporters and stuff. So, like, I just got this vibe from her. Like, she kind of felt like she went out there, like, looking at people, like, and she kind of looked like she felt awkward about the whole thing. But
yeah,
it's like,
just uncomfortable about it.
it's Latrice fucking Royale. You Latrice Royale, and people love you. So you just need to be you. And people will approach you and do what you ask them to do.
Yeah.
And you need to stay out that trash can too, because, you know, the points ain't gonna be found in there.
Yeah, snippy. Okay, so next up was Team Yalexis, and first on the street was Miss Jada Sophia. Yeah, she was another one that I felt like she kind of felt a bit uncomfortable. I want to say, did y'all clock... Hi. Okay, I ain't saying nothing.
I ain't saying nothing.
But y'all heard it, right?
You know,
anyway,
the originator of the hang goes to Mystique Summers.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all have been watching our videos. I would like to say that if you are, you should hit a bitch up.
Yes,
just like
Jada.
Willem, you know, call me. How we do.
Yeah, Jada didn't seem as able to convince people to do stuff. Maybe it was like her language barrier that she couldn't really be like, look, hey, you know, that she was stumbling and
yeah.
Not so much because she was nervous, which she might have been, but because she couldn't think of what to say and she had to, you know,
yeah, I don't know,
translate
like,
as she went.
Watching it the first time, I felt like she was uncomfortable. Watching it the second time, I feel like she actually kind of did a good job, really. Like, me personally, I just feel like, I don't know, what more could she have done? She wasn't really, you know, she was stood there, she was approaching people, she was trying to be funny with it, you know, you're gonna pee on yourself. So, I don't know, really in retrospect, I think she did better than it came off.
Yeah, I don't know. It just seemed like there weren't a lot of people stopping for her, and that she wasn't as able to convince people as other queens were.
It's just at the same time, like, I don't know, that last chick, when she pulled out the diaper, I'm pretty sure that chick was walking the street as she pulled that diaper out the trash can. And I'll tell you, I wouldn't have put that damn thing on neither once I done seen this bitch pull it out of there. So, I will say that much. But as a whole, you shit, I thought the synergy was good.
Yeah.
You know?
She looked good as hell.
Yeah. Next up was Alexis Mateo. Now, I thought she did hella good.
Yeah, she slayed that bitch.
Yeah, she had personality, you know, she was having fun with it, she was approachable, and, like, you know, she had a good time.
Yeah.
And that's because when you're having a good time, the people that you involve in is gonna have a good time with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I thought she completely slayed it. I thought, you know, the challenge, just, she did everything that was required of her.
Yes.
And the look too.
Yes. Hi, hater.
Yes. Bye, hater. When she turns away, bitch. Yes. with a ponytail and the bang piece, giving you a jiggly caliente effect.
Yeah.
I was so here for it.
Yeah.
And you know, she used her Latin flavor to her advantage. She was giving you cha-cha, like it was
and
fun.
she was pushy in the right way.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's what I'm saying. You gotta put people in that situation where they can't say no, but you know, not in like a intrusive way.
Yeah.
You know, so it was funny as hell to watch her do that, and I just chance all across the board for her.
Next up is Team Shad. First on the streets was Miss Chanel, and she did that shit down, honey.
Yes.
Ain't nobody say no to her. She got a foot massage. She got some grapes fed to her. She was doing the damn thing, bitch.
Yeah, like the job said, this is what you gotta do. She went out there, she did it, she slayed, she came back, you know. Like, she turned that mother out.
Yeah, she did really
fun
well.
with it. Mm-hmm. Like, that's what we want to see. Like, at the end of the day, y'all making a TV show.
Yeah, it was really
and
entertaining.
It was fun to watch. And, like, it seemed like she was having a good time. I also want to say that it was nice to see people on the streets having fun with the queens. Especially, you know, like, with Chanel and with Alexis. Because there was a time when, like, you could get shot for doing drag. Yeah. And, like, these bitches out in fucking daytime in full drag. And people are, you know, having fun with them and stuff. And that's what it's all about. So, you know, it's a cute challenge and it's fun and everything. But at the same time, you really need to, like, understand, like, how far we've come.
Yeah.
I know there must have been rude people on the street. But the fact that there were people that were, like, appreciative and having fun with it and, like, enjoying it, like, that's what it's all about, bitch.
Finally, on the street was Miss Chad Michaels, and you know she was having a good ass time, right?
Yes.
Team Chad was the only team, it seemed to me, that they both did really well.
Yeah, the synergy was amazing.
Yeah.
Because even when Chad Michaels was on the street, Chanel on the earpiece was pretty much screaming. You know, she was like, go over to that man, and like she was clear.
And when one thing didn't work out, she immediately had, oh, it's a group hug, it's 3 people go. So yeah, it was really
bam, 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 professional, and that's the only word for it, bitch.
Yes, they turned it out.
They both turned out. I didn't feel like one was above the other, you know, it was totally on point and matched, and they both just,
It was
we're not really going to talk much about what happened before the runway because it's kind of like personal, and even though we're reviewing the show, we kind of want to stay obviously respectful of these people. I just say, Latrice, so much love to you. You're an amazing fucking individual, beautiful inside and out girl, and I just hope you know that.
So this week, the theme of the runway was to serve their best bad girl looks. The judges were Rachel Dratch and Janice Dickinson, her crazy motherfucking ass.
Yes. So glad she was on the panel. That's what Drag Race needs.
Yeah, of course we had Michelle and Santino. Of course, Michelle
came.
Half the budget of the show went on Michelle's look.
Yes.
She came hard to play. She wasn't fucking around with nobody.
She wasn't fucking around with nobody. I'm pretty sure she wanted to be the winner of this week's runway.
Yeah. And of course, Miss Rue, like, I have no words for her.
Statuesque eleganza.
Yes. Thank you.
Like, Rue is just straight slaying this season. This is All Stars. I'm sure Matthew Anderson is still painting her, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, Matthew Anderson, I'm gonna go find the Bible and see where your name is in there, because obviously you got something to do with God, because Lord, the angels, and like the holy fucking trinity was around RuPaul this season, bitch, like just straight up. First up was Team Rouge. I thought Juju was like, you know, it was very simple and understated, but I thought she looked flawless. I loved the hair on her, and I thought the whole look just worked.
Yeah.
And Raven was obviously giving you some cunt ass shit, and I was happy that, because like she seemed to be one of the only ones that kind of thought more out of the box on this one and didn't just come out in like all black, and like she really served it. I don't know, for me personally, how it related so much to Bad Girl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like she said herself, Harajuku.
Yeah, I don't know how much their looks meshed well together.
You know, maybe she took into account what Chad Michael said in Untucked.
Yeah, but at the same time, you do want to have some sort of similarity, and I don't think there was anything.
Yeah, I don't know how much they require in All Stars for the girls to like be together in the runway all the time, but like I thought separately they look amazing.
Yeah. I mean, I could see a little bit what Michelle was saying, that Juju maybe needed a little more. But it's so nitpicky.
It is nitpicky because you thought so, and I honestly didn't really feel that way. So, you know, it's neither here nor there, I guess. But, yeah, I will say I'm not so sure about Raven's look being Bad Girl. But at the same time, I appreciate that she didn't do what everyone else seemed to do.
Yeah.
So, again, neither here nor there.
Next up was Team Shad. They look hella good this week, especially Chanel. This is the best I've seen her look this season. She was giving me everything I needed. You know, it was just, yes.
Yeah,
and Miss Chad too, like,
yeah, I thought they were cohesive, even though like there wasn't that much similar with their outfit, but they look like a team.
Of cohesiveness. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, and like I just thought like they did really well. Chanel definitely for me stuck out this week. I loved the hair, I loved the outfit on her. It was doing good things for her body.
Yeah.
So I was here for it all, and obviously they came painted.
Yes.
So next up was Team Yalexis. I really loved both of the looks. You know, it was original creations by Jada. I feel like sometimes, like, you know, Michelle was talking about the hair and stuff. I feel like maybe, for me personally, Jada does Jada so much that sometimes you forget how amazing her shit really is.
Yeah.
Because she is, not always, but a lot of times she gives you that wicked bitch, and that's easy for her. And like you see it and it's like, wow, and then it's like, you kind of get used to it, but like, we need to not forget that this bitch puts in work, and that her shit is fucking amazing, and she ain't got no makeup artist doing her makeup or hairstylist. Like, this is all stuff that she did both on her and Alexis, so I really want to give big tens to her.
Yeah, Because her dress, Jada's dress was so gorgeous. I was living for that more than anything. Alexis really turned the party this week. She really gave you bad girl and, you know, gave a look that Alexis would normally give, in my opinion. So, turns to Alexis too, bitch. They turned it out as a team this week on that runway.
And for being, because, like, she knew that Jada was the bad girl, bitch. Jada came out not only with her hair and the dress, but she put on those fucking nails, the stoned face. Like, the whole thing is something that I think would take me maybe, like, a good 10 years to, like, put that whole look together. Let alone for both of y'all bitches to be wearing her shit. So, y'all really took it this week for me.
So, last on the runway was Team Latrilla. Amazing. I thought they both looked really good this week. Latrice gave you something that she wouldn't normally give you, in my opinion. She was trying to pick up a few tips from Manila and give you, the chain, and I liked the look on her. The white makeup, meh.
You weren't really feeling it?
No, I wasn't really feeling it, but it didn't really offend me. It was what it was.
For me, like, when we got, like, the trailers or whatever for Untucked and all that, we saw the sneak peeks and there was that look, I was like, gagged. For me, but I thought she fucking slayed in that white makeup. Like, I was so here for it. So, I don't know, I loved it. I loved the hair on her, I loved the makeup. I thought it was her stepping out her element and giving you something dark. And I was totally here for the chain, too. Yeah. So, I was just living, honey. How did you feel about Manila not having no brows on?
Loved it, because it was with the look, I was living for her whole everything this week. She really slayed it.
Yeah, I thought Manila looked really good. I liked that she, did something that I don't feel like I've really seen Manila do yet.
Yeah.
And I love Manila in a dark lip and a dark look, she always slays that for me, like she had in the Hot Couture video. That one moment was gorgeous. I like the no brows. I'm totally here for that wicked girlhood, giving you witch tease, Snow White, bitch. Like, I was totally feeling it. I don't know how cohesive the whole thing was, but they both slayed to me, so it's really not even that important.
So, the winner of this week's challenge, having raised the highest amount of points, was Team Shad.
Yeah, and they want shoes for queens. I'm like, the boobs for queens come out with
another website.
Shoes. They just stole that damn name.
Yeah, I don't know.
I just want to say that Juju is always on point with her shit on the runway. Like, when they ask her questions and stuff, she was always funny and she never takes shit too seriously. So I really think the girls should take points from her because that's how you handle the judges, bitch.
Yeah. And Michelle Visage critiquing Jada's clothesline hair. Ru read her by saying that she likes a simple, small hairdo, bitch.
Yeah, girl. I didn't really too much get that, Michelle, bitch. We love you and everything. But I just felt like, come on, really? Like, that's her thing. Like, I feel like this is just, I don't know, it's that whole thing of, like, it's too drag, it's not drag enough, it's, what do you want from me, Miss Merle? Like, what do you want,
Yeah.
I don't think it's really that big of a deal. I get the judges are there to, like, critique the girls and everything. It's all about how you take it and everything. But, Michelle, come on, you had some. You might as well have the clothesline ahead, too, girl. But you know this. I know you do. And I know that nothing you say is, with bad intent.
Yeah.
So it's all cool. So, yeah, Alexis pretty much went off on the main stage. I feel like she was just kind of over it and over feeling like Jada was carrying her through the competition or feeling like everyone else thought so.
Yeah.
And, like, I just feel like Alexis is there because of Alexis and not because of anyone else.
Yeah.
I mean, to begin with. And, like, it's a team fucking effort. And, I mean, anyone can wear what Jada wears or anyone can... But it's all about them two together. I don't think it's fair to put it all on Jada being the best. I don't think that's right.
Yeah. So, the bottom two this week were Team Rougeabee and Team Latrilla. it's getting to the point now where it's not even do you think someone should have been there or not, in my opinion, because they're all so good and it's little tiny things that are putting them in the bottom.
Yeah, I mean, we always sound like fucking pageant queens out here. Oh, we love them so much. But honestly, that's just true tea. We were talking about it the other day after we got out of this course. Like, it's really gone to the point now where it's like, no matter who goes, it's like a big deal.
Yeah.
So, yeah, bottom two was Team RuPaul's and Team Latrella. So, the lip sync song this week was Nasty by Janet Jackson. And teams decided that it would be Juju versus Manila. And I thought they both did really good. I thought that Juju slayed it that little bit more, mostly because it felt more suited to Juju, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But, you know, Manila stuck to what Manila knows to do, and she stayed true to her style and everything. I just, again, feel like it was more in Juju's favor.
Yeah.
So there's not that much, in my opinion, that Manila really could have done.
Yeah. Juju's lip sync, for me, is one of my all-time favorite lip syncs of anyone. Because she just has a way of moving that mouth, baby.
And commanding that audience.
Yes, mother. Let have.
Yeah. I thought they both, I don't know,
they both did amazing. I was living for Manila. It's crazy that, you know.
She was trying to give you that. I mean, I feel at the same time, kind of the way that they edit the thing kind of, like, makes you, you know, like... It's,
lean a certain way.
Like, it kind of always does. You know, obviously, Juju got to stay, and Manila was asked to sashay away. Well, Team Latrella was asked to sashay away. I don't think Latrice should have pushed the button. I don't think that, you know, it happened how it happened.
Yeah. I'm waiting for somebody to push that fucking thing, though. Damn.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah, no, it will happen. It will happen.
Yeah.
It has to happen.
I don't know.
If they're not going to put the button and nobody pressed it the whole damn season, come on, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, it's sad to see, you know, Latrella go. I felt like they had more to give. At this point, every week it's going to be the same damn thing. Sad to see them go because they're all so good. And what's letting them down is really nitpicky things.
It's just really hard, I guess, to be the one to lip sync when you get sent home, because I guess that must be a lot of weight on your shoulders to feel like, oh, did I fuck it up? Or, you know what I mean? But if y'all watching this, just know that ain't even the tea. I'm sure y'all already believe in yourselves enough to know that. I mean, it happens how it happens. Someone's gotta win, you know, and someone's gotta go home. Yeah, I feel like the most important thing is that, like, I feel like Latrice and Manila in particular have really formed a bond throughout this thing.
Yeah.
And like I said at the beginning, they weren't two people that would necessarily paired up to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like they can really take amazing things from each other, and it's really sweet to see that, you know, come together, especially in front of an audience, you know, and I really, you know, I want to see more from them. I'm glad they did the Chop, you know, their music video was out, what was it, out yesterday or something?
Yeah.
Well, I guess after they were eliminated, right, it was the Chop. So, yeah, we'll link down to that. And I'm so here for it. Okay, so let's move on to Untucked. So Chad and Chanel were the first ones to move into the lounge and everything, you know, and they kikied about everybody, and Chad brought up how she said that Team RuPaul's should go home because she's their biggest competition.
Yeah, what?
And to me, that's really the best way forward when you're asked who should go home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's the way to not have any beef with anybody, but at the same time give some real ass tea.
Yeah, exactly, because I mean, you gotta be honest in what you're saying, and honestly, if you feel like someone should go home because they're not doing as good, I mean, if they're not doing as good, then they ain't gonna take the crown, so you need to be worrying about them.
Yeah, and then they were talking about, you know, how they felt that Jada was carrying Alexis, and that they didn't really know how amazing Jada was. So it's good that they've, you know, opened their eyes to how amazing she is of a queen.
Yeah, because I would think that you'd see Jada and already be gagged, because, I mean, the shit that she comes out with, like, I ain't never seen on nobody.
Yeah, but, you know, not everybody knows her as well as we do, probably, because, you know, we're like the freaking Bible for this shit. we're the fucking rule book, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, like, bitch, if I was Raven and Juju, I'd be feeling hella good right now, because a compliment like that from Chad Michaels, in my opinion, you know, because she been in the game. We'll get more into the whole Alexis situation later, because the real beef was with Juju on that subject, apparently. Or at least that's how they wanted us to feel.
So the other girls got back there, and they were talking about how fucking crazy Janice Dickinson was. It's so perfect when you get someone like her that's just nuts. For this show.
Not that she was that nuts, because I mean, I've done seen Janice on some shows, and that wasn't even
with the scarf. Linking that one in the panty sniffer section. That's one y'all need to see.
Bless her heart. You know, Janice was out. I feel like Janice is at a better place now.
Yeah.
You know, the drink and the drugs and all that ain't the tea, girl. So, you know, but I feel like, you know, Janice, she looking good and everything, and I don't know, they didn't show too much, they edited the show for filth, whatever, but, like, Raven was kind of mad that she said something about her makeup.
Yes.
You can't tell Raven nothing about that mug. You best not.
You saw how she was in season 2, and here she is again. Do not tell her nothing, because she ain't gonna take nothing from nobody.
Yeah, girl, because if Tammy was bad with a makeup line, like, I felt like Raven was ready to get up and snatch a bitch bald. It was nice to see Santino giving Latrice 10s.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the day that she does the same thing for Miss Chanel, honey, because that's
that
really
will be
where
a
the
day.
issue is. Yes.
Because that is some long-running history.
Yeah, girl, but you know, the scales of life had to outweigh the good with the bad, because Michelle wasn't here for it, and it's just like, you
Michelle went in.
You can't please everybody, girl.
Yeah. So, you know, they were discussing Jujubee's comments saying that she should send Alexis and Jada home because, you know, they put themselves in a box or whatever. I'm not sure exactly what she was referring to.
Yeah, well, later she talked about, like, the pageant system and everything.
Yeah, it just didn't really make a lot of sense.
Yeah, even then, because, I mean, even in pageants, you get so many different talents and, like, styles, so, like...
Yeah, and, so, yeah, they were going back and forth, and, you know, Alexis was saying Jujubee looked like she bought her shit in a store, and...
Yeah, and...
Jujubee was saying that they looked like, I don't know if she was saying to Jada or to Alexis, that all the stuff looks like she made it herself, so... That's why I didn't understand. If it was about Alexis, why was she saying that all her stuff looks like she makes it herself? Because surely that's not about Alexis. But what do y'all want? Should drag queens buy things from the store? Should drag queens make things themselves? Like, y'all need to just stop it and calm down. Really. Because as long as the effect on the runway is what you need it to be, it don't matter how you got it.
It don't matter where the fuck you got it. Like, who give a fuck where the fuck you bought that shit? Like, if you want to wear some Forever 21, put the shit on as long as you look cute.
Yeah.
I don't even mean look cute, but come up with an effect.
Yeah.
It don't too much matter what the fuck you got on.
Yeah.
Shit. At the end of the day, I know a whole lot of y'all out there wearing some cheap-ass pantyhose that you bought from the store, right? So who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Y'all got couch cushions on your hips. Hello?
Yes.
So, yeah, I thought I just want to see them kind of clear the air a little bit, which didn't really happen in this episode. I don't know, it's weird seeing Juju and Alexis, of all people, kind of butting heads. I didn't really see that coming.
Yeah.
But,
we'll see where it goes from here.
On the one hand, I get where Alexis is coming from. I feel like Alexis kind of thinks that everyone sees her as the shit one of the group, and that's a lot of, like, shit to carry.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, you gotta be able to take shit from people. You know, you're gonna get it the same way that Mimi on episode 1 got everyone barking at her like it's gonna happen, so you need to know how to deal with that.
I think she knows how.
Yeah, you know, but it was just like, Juju was asked the question and she answered it, so it is what it is. But you know, Alexis is that bitch. She will read you right back, and that's exactly what she did.
So it was time for the peekaroo, and it was also time for the tea with Tati, aka Miss Tatiana from season 2.
I don't even know what they called it, the tea with Tati. That was just straight up shade. There was no tea.
They just were obviously like, okay, Tatiana, we gonna put you back on All Stars if you sit here and talk shit about everyone. So she was like, okay, thank you.
Yeah, it was definitely obvious that Loco had set up that whole thing. I don't feel like it was Tatiana's choice necessarily
like,
to get on there
told her
and
what
read.
to do or whatever.
Yeah, I don't like. Maybe she came out with what she wanted to say on her own and threw the shade at who she wanted to throw it at.
Yeah.
But I'm sure Loco asked her to be shady, which shame on y'all, because I understand it's a TV show and everything. But, like, it just kind of, to me, sends out that message that, like, that's what drag queens do, is that we're, like bitter and, like, yuck.
Like it.
And it was the same thing as when Kenya sent that letter, except this time it was more extreme because it was, like, her sat there saying it.
Yeah, and it was some bullshit. That letter never even got fucking talked about.
Yeah,
so.
that letter was bullshit and this was bullshit. Straight up bullshit. I'm glad that Tatiana got brought back. She looks sickening and like she is just giving me everything I need. But I wish she would have come back with something a bit lighter than like coming on there to like read these bitches. Like it's just unnecessary completely. Especially after her season. Because Tatiana spent all the fucking season 2 being read and having shade thrown at her. So to come back doing the damn same thing to everybody else is just foolery.
Right. It was just kind of dumb. It was good to see her, and it was a cute enough moment.
I mean, it was good to see her, but not under those circumstances.
No.
I don't think what she said was necessarily malicious.
No.
But it wasn't necessary. Like, she could have gone on there and, you know, given some words of encouragement or, like, shown, like, how she's grown or whatever. Or, like, given her a moment that's worth more than just get on there and insult some bitches.
Yeah.
I just thought that was dumb as fuck, and there's gonna be the ignorant bitches out there who watch that and go, oh yeah, go Tatiana, yeah, read them bitches.
Or there's
Fuck
gonna be
that.
the people that go in there and go, oh fuck Tatiana, she's, you know, some
She's
bullshit
such a
when
fucking bitch.
really
She was
they
really
told
set
her
up to do it.
like, yeah, I don't know, it was dumb.
But that's fine, cause we all know that Alexis Mateo finna find that bitch and drag her. The whole thing with Juju and Tatiana, I didn't know that whole situation was happening like that.
It's kinda...
Yeah, I hope they touch base on that at the reunion. I hope that at the reunion Tatiana's there, cause they didn't talk about it when Kenya did the letter, so this time y'all need to do it right. Mm-hmm. Give bitches a chance to reply, how about that? So, you know, they keep some more after the whole Tatiana mess. And, yeah, we basically already spoken about most of the shit they spoken about, so, you know, we ain't gonna get, all back into it and everything. And we tired as fuck, bitch. I'm finna go to bed, so.
I know, right?
Yeah, I hope you guys like this review.
Yeah.
You know, it's a change for us, and I'm sure it's a change for y'all, but I hope y'all is here for it. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you ain't already, share the shit around, show your mama, show your girlfriend, show your boyfriend, show your sister, like, pass that shit, like, you know, like, pass that shit around.
Yeah. Feel free to leave a comment. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you think about the whole Ustream thing.
Yes.
Check out the links we put in the little panty sniffer section.
Yes.
And, you know, like us on Facebook and Twitter and Tumblr and
all that
things of
shit.
nature.
Yes.
Also, podcast, fagandhagpodcast.com. We just did an interview with them, and it was fabulous. So I want to say thank you to our girl Jamie.
Yes.
So yes.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Like, we listened to the podcast today. It was so much fun doing it and listening to it back. I hope y'all is okay with Hurricane Sandy and everything that went down.
All our East Coast peeps. I hope y'all is okay and
my bad. I haven't been online much since I started this course, but I want to say a big shout out to you, Jamie girl. Thank you for everything. We're gonna share that shit around, and I really hope that all you guys listen to it and enjoy it. Put it on your iPod.
Yeah.
You know.
We on iTunes, y'all. You know, you need to check it out.
Yes. So get into it. Yeah, so
I guess that's it. We'll see you
next
soon.
week.
Yeah, maybe in the weekend. If you come to our Ustream, we do that. Whatever.
Yeah, okay, so we'll be back. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, bye, bye.
Bye.